Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to be one of you here today on this celebration. Today, we congratulate His Highness Sheikh Ali bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of UAE Ruler of Abu Dhabi, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President, Prime Minister, Ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Council of Abu Dhabi, and Deputy Chief Commander of the Armed Forces, and their brothers, the rulers. We are celebrating today the 48th day of our National Day, a celebration so dear. And I would like to say, in many parts of the world, people celebrate the National Day. For many people in many countries, the celebration is really putting the flags, holding the flag, and it's a celebration. But not many people really feel the reason for the celebration. Simply because the day of the foundation of the country, after so many years, people did not feel really, what did my country give me? What am I enjoying because of my independence? Like companies, when they celebrate 10 years or 20 years of establishing a company, and many employees will arrive to the celebration, it is like part of the schedule that day. I got to go. When his wife, where are you going today? Oh, we're going this 20-year celebration. It didn't mean to him anything. Why? Because they don't see a benefit. What did I get with the celebration? What did my company do? When we look at UAE, we really feel happy, extremely happy about this day. Because 48 years ago, when His Highness Sheikh Zayed, God bless his soul, and Sheikh Rashid, God bless his soul, met to decide that we should really unify ourselves in a country. Started Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and they agreed to invite the others. It was going to be 9 Emirates, including Qatar and Bahrain, who they decided they don't want to join us. But the other did. And the founders today are responsible to what we see in our country in all aspects. During the time they decided to establish the country, to build, they had no data available of what the future is holding in innovation. But they had something unique, love for the country and the people, a true, sincere effort that we need to make our life better for our people in all aspects. And they worked effortlessly on all the fronts of what we need to build, why we need to build it, and let's go and build it. Education, building the people, and building a society that is inclusive, a society that is tolerant. And how do you mobilize the energy? This was the decision of the founders. How do you mobilize? Everybody offered, because the founders believed that if we establish a country, it wouldn't work unless everybody believes in the goal. And the goal is really how to make life better in all aspects. And their target and dream, we want to be the best country in everything. In everything. And we meant our people to enjoy the best in life. And how do we do that? And not only our national, everybody who lives in our country. That was decided 48 years ago. But not a dream, not a plan. It is work in progress every day. And today, what you see and what you enjoy, and what you see, how resilient the economy, how resilient the government, how resilient the people, how much belief people have in their future. It's all have to do with the beginning when this country was founded. Founded in principle of equality, fairness, and determination. Because, look, when we live in this country, we live in a desert, a very tough place to live. I remember when I was a child, we have no water. And we have to walk miles every day. Whether my mother or my father, somebody had to bring water. Water was in a well, not was at home. First time in my life I saw water coming out of faucet. I was going behind the wall to see where the water come from. Okay? We came a long way. But that was because we were determined. We need to live and we need to create a life that is sustainable. It's a belief that we don't give up. So when you live in a desert with minimal abilities, you really work hard. And you can't give up. If you give up, you'll die in the desert. You have to always think, I'm going to find water. You always think, I'm going to have food. Even though it doesn't look you're going to find it. Because this belief will give you the energy. This belief our founder had, that with whatever we have, little or not much. In the early 70s, we didn't have much oil. Our dreams, the founder's dream was bigger than our budget. What they wanted done in the country was much bigger. And you can see that effort and the principles that this country was founded on gave us an amazing power to become resilient. We have seen many crises in the past, from the war with Iran, from crash of the market in Kuwait, stock market, al-Manakh, from the Iraq invasion of Kuwait. These are huge catastrophes that happened, that shaken the confidence of everybody, financial institutions, others. But we learned from the founders that what happens is irrelevant. We need to move on. And that's why what distinguished Dubai, if you see today, Dubai or UAE, how come we have progressed? What is it so special about UAE that we grow and our country is more beautiful and we are more advanced in all aspects? Why is that only here? And how come it is not in many neighbors without naming? Very simple. Because the founders and the rulers believed in the people and believe in the destiny and believe in the dream they want to do. And for that, they really ignored whatever happened. And I'll tell you, when the war with Iraq and Iran started in 1979, Dubai just finished a $2.5 billion project in Jebel Ali. Many countries wealthier than UAE, they saw that with this war going, we better shelf every project. We cannot develop. Doesn't look promising. Keep the money in the bank until things better. What did we do? We continued. We pressed on. Emirates Airline was established in '85 during one of the worst times. An airline, I myself never believed this airline would succeed, because during that, many airlines in America were bankrupt. And the goal of Sheikh Mohammed, I'll make it the best. How can you make it the best? What do you have? What kind of information? There's no Google, there's no information to tell you, oh, this airline will make it. Why it succeeded? Because he said, I got to make it succeed. It has to succeed. Because we don't believe failure is part of what you need to think about. And today, why Emirates is the best in the world? Because we decided to make it. We believed in it. Jebel Free Zone was established in 85. Who can invite companies when there's a war? Kuwait invasion by Iraq. Every country again shelved their projects. They see danger. A neighbor being attacked will be next. The fear of our founders and rulers have removed fear from us. We have no fear. Fear is the biggest enemy, because once you are afraid, it just shuts your brain and you can't progress and you submit to your fear. We will not submit to our fear. In 96, there was a crisis where the barrel of oil went to $10. Oil is our main income. Many countries, again, in our region have frozen and cancelled many projects. We didn't, we pressed on. Many countries in the region, they have this 5-year plan. Have you ever heard in UAE we have a 5-year or 10-year plan or budget? We never do. We build what we think we need. If it's not in the budget and we need it, we build it. September 11, everybody thought this is the end. That's it. Terrorism is going to take over. There will be no safety, no security. People got scared. During that, Emirates bought the largest ever purchase of airline engines, over $37 billion. We didn't have the money, but we bought it. We believed in our company. And you know what? Emirates Airline actually bought it for 50% of what they would have bought it. And they progressed. 2008, it was a crisis that have spread like cancer. A depression, because that crisis was depression. Everybody knows. It was a crisis that spread like cancer in the world. And everybody thought that's the end. Analysts and financial institutions were advising that you made a big mistake. Dubai and UAE, all this is gone. We never believed it. What pulled us out is the belief. With all the debt of Dubai, Dubai invested from 2008 to 2016, $100 billion for the metro and many things. And we came out of the crisis. And we're doing better. And in the world, hundreds of banks went bankrupt. We did not. It's because we believed in our economy and we invested. And we believe we can come out of it. You know, success teaches you success. Submitting to failure will limit your progress. So why are we celebrating? We're celebrating an amazing country that is dynamic, that embraces technology, that embraces change, that practices tolerance. The founders practiced it, and we practice. We're a society where we accept people, beliefs, and we tolerate it, and we believe this is our strength. The success, the ability to develop this country today, whether we are UAE nationals or whether we are residents, we are proud when you go to any country and you say, well, what we have is better. Can you imagine? That's why we celebrate national and residents, the achievement that we built an amazing thing. A miracle. No miracle for us because we determined. We have founders who have given the message, invested, and today followed by the rulers to continue. Can you imagine? I remember when I go to Amsterdam airport in the 80s. If I miss a flight, I enjoy it because it's such a beautiful place, that airport. I visited a few years ago. It was so small because we are bigger. We are better. In countries, you go and you see one downtown. In Dubai, you see many. Everybody today here, a businessman sees visibility, sees progress. They can invest. People don't worry about the future of their children because they know there are jobs and there'll be jobs because they are programmed, they are believed. So here, we celebrate something we enjoy. We truly enjoy this celebration because we see what has been done and we see the evolvement and we see the progress. This is something to be proud of. So we, as employees of PCFC, we have to commit to continue and not to be afraid and to innovate. Sheikh Mohammed says, if you don't innovate, you'll disappear. And that happened to many companies around the world. This is great. And with this, I say, continue. Never look back. Innovate and be proud. Congratulations on the 48 days.